I remember one day a certain lady prayed, and they were planning to go for a certain trip. And it was a school trip, and she prayed and told God, please God, my mom doesn't have money to pay for the trip for me. Please give me the money that I may be able to go for the trip. And she heard a voice telling her, you will go for that trip. She had that conviction, the Spirit of God telling her, you have to go to that trip the Lord has promised. And she was very happy. Now, the day of the trip was 2 days later. She said, God, I have not still gotten the money. Please, I need to go the trip. She had another voice telling her, you will have to go, you will go to that trip. Don't worry. I, the Lord, will provide. It came to the day of the trip. The trip, they used to pay 1,000 shillings and 200 shillings for the food that they will eat along the way. When the day of the trip came, still she didn't have the money. And they gave her some chance, like an hour to look for the money. She didn't get the money. Then the people, the other pupils went. And she was like, I prayed and I told God to give me the money for the trip. And I did not receive the money for the trip. She was very discouraged and said, God, why did you lie to me? I have been praying for 1 full week that you may give me the money for the trip. And I did not receive the money. Now they have gone for the trip. They began going. They went. They arrived, and while they were there, they took pictures, videos, and they were sending to her through WhatsApp. And she was like, wow, look how happy they are. Look how happy they are. Look how they are swimming. Look how they are doing this. Look what they are seeing. She got so jealous, and she got very bitter. And she was like, why was it that when I prayed, I didn't receive, and the people who went even never prayed? She said, I will never pray again, because I was even deceived that I will go for the trip. After the trip, now the other student, after the trip, they were coming back in the evening, and the bus got an accident, and every student died. She never knew that anyway, at that day. 2 days later, that's when the report came. There was a school bus from this school that collapsed, and everyone died. And now they reported, it seemed like they were coming from somewhere. And when they were following, she realized this is our school bus. And she was like, and that's why I wondered, why did they not come back the same day? She thought that they had gone for an extended trip where they will sleep there. So she remembered, and the way I was so curious of going there, so I could also have been dead. Now she was like, God, so you saved me. And now that's when the voice again came and told her, I never wanted you to go with this bus because I knew what will happen. But you got angry and you said you'll never pray. So a certain man of God who lived close by told the lady, I am going with my daughter to another trip. And she just requested she doesn't want to go alone. She want to take her friend, and she chose you. So she was taken for the trip free of charge with a personal car. She went, she enjoyed, and came back. So what does that story teaches you? God answers. Even in denial, God is still answering. Even in denial, God is still answering. Even when in hunger, God is still answering. God answers in silence, I told you. God answers in denial at a time. God answers at a time in pain. And God answers in a still small voice.